Alright, and welcome back to episode 25 of this Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel series. And we apparently have 8 missions completed. We had 5 last time, which we were saving, so yeah, we didn't have another. We probably had like the solo mode completion, yeah. Oh, dang, I wasn't gonna claim gems, but I think these refresh. So actually that is a smart thing to do, because these refresh. It says 5 days left. I have no idea, because I haven't even been playing for 5 days, I feel, and it has refreshed multiple times already. So I think there's something wrong there, but alright. We can actually collect the refreshable ones, because we don't want to miss gems, of course. We have that one. Oh, we have proceed to the solo gate. So we actually got a synchro deck. Synchro of Unity. A deck focused on warrior type monsters. Once the conditions are met, synchro summon a monster like Junk Warrior to boost your attack points. Okay, complete. Hey, nice. Okay, awesome. And increase duel is level to level 9. We have even more gems. So we have quite a bit of gems sitting here, waiting for us to reach 10,000. I'm just curious to find out what we will run to at 10,000. Like, will it stop giving our gems? Will it... Yeah, we will see what happens, basically. But let's go to solo mode, because last time we kicked off the Shiranui, Shiranui gate, and we still have to start the second part. So yeah, we still have these duels left. Let's get into it. So let's unlock the gate. That costs fire or something. I think this is fire, and we have plenty of those. So, alright. Watch out for the Evandred Savior, which sends a zombie monster from the deck to the graveyard when it battles itself. What? It battles itself? Okay, so okay, cool. Before you know it, you'll have Shiranui monsters in the graveyard, banished by the effects of Shiranui Spectral Sword and Revendred Origin, and their effects will be activated. Okay. We actually get 250 this time. I remember that we actually got 200 or even 150 for the other rewards, but let's go for the earlier gates. So let's see what we can do here. I remember that they started actually mixing decks. Ooh, I see some really good cards. This is a good card that I know, this is a good card, this is a good card, and these are Shiranui. But I'm gonna assume that you guys don't know these cards, so of course I'm gonna read them. Zombie World, yeah, so these cards actually focus on Zombie World. This also focuses on a field spell, so Zombie World in the field zone cannot be destroyed by card effect, so it protects Zombie World on the field. But its better effect is... Hold up. Also, neither player can target it with card effect, so okay, it cannot be targeted or destroyed, so that's a really good protection. Its better effect actually is quick effect. You can banish this card from your field or graveyard, activate one Zombie World directly from your hand or deck. You can only use this effect of Necro World Banshee once per turn. So, alright. We already had this last episode, but I'll still reread it just in case you guys forgot. I'll go over it a little bit more quickly, I guess, if it's a Shiranui card. But when this card is normal summoned, you can special summon Shiranui Spectral Sword monster from your hand or deck. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except zombie monsters. If this card is banished, you can draw one card, then discard one card. Okay, so that's a pretty good effect. It has two pretty good effects. And then we have Doom King Ballardrog. During the standby phase, if a face of cards in a field zone, and this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card in defense position. So you can imagine that's a pretty good effect, and it's during the standby phase, so not only our standby phase but also the opponent's. You can only use this effect once per turn. Once per chain, when a zombie monster except Doom King Ballardrog activates its effect, quick effect, you can apply one of these effects, but cannot apply the same effect that same chain. That same effect of Doom King Ballardrog again this turn. Okay, cool. Negate the effect, so you can basically negate a zombie effect on the field, and banish one monster from the field or graveyard. So that's really good, and this is non-targeting, so that's really important. Also, the field spell Zombie World, that is the field spell this monster is talking about, actually makes everything in the field and graveyard a zombie monster, so that's pretty good. Also has some tribute summon restrictions, but we'll read it when we get to it. So this trap card, banish one zombie monster on the field. Hopefully they will have a zombie monster as well, and if not, we will make it a zombie monster by using our field spell. So summon one zombie monster, banish one zombie monster on the field. Then special summon one zombie monster from the graveyard of the player who controlled it to their field in defense position. If this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle one of your banished zombie monsters into the deck, and if you do, set this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use this effect once per turn. Okay, so yeah, we will start by getting Zombie World on the field. I know that that's a really powerful move, So, but yeah, we don't have to do it right now because she can actually do it on a quick effect. Quick effect, you can banish this card from the field or graveyard, then activate it, the zombie world. So yeah, with that being said, let's go to the end the phase. I could have set these trap cards face down. Actually, that wouldn't have been a bad move, but no, we're not gonna chain anything. So he, oh, that's Shiranui Squire. We also have that in the hand, by the way, and he has Spectral Sword to the hand. Sure. This card can be used as ritual. Can be used to ritual summon. Hey, any Fendred ritual monster from your hand or graveyard. You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field, and or banish zombie monsters from your graveyard whose total level equals the or exceeds the level of the ritual monster. Okay, you ritual summon. Obviously, that's a common thing for ritual monsters. If Revendred Slayers, okay, multiple, you control would be destroyed by. I feel like the word monsters miss here, but okay, would be destroyed by battle or card effect. You can banish this card from your graveyard instead. Okay, so he's gonna ritual summon. I really should have played this down. I'm not sure if it's a zombie monster, but regardless, we would have been able to banish it. Yeah, it is a zombie monster. So okay, he's actually gonna do quite some damage to us. Okay, he's gonna link summon that into something. Alright, that's a level 10. Nice, we used that earlier as well. So he already has zombie monsters. That's decently interesting. Okay, so he had some effects in the graveyard and added cards to his hand. Okay, he's special summoned this monster. And link summons again. Okay, so as we go to higher battles, this will become a common theme. I am not sure how smart it is to read every card because these episodes will become incredibly long. That is still the fun part about the game for me, but it's just not fun to read all the effects because I've done this earlier. You've seen it in one of the episodes if you've watched it. I'll read the effects of the 3 monsters which are here, and by the time I'm done reading, I will just click OK, like let's go to the battle phase, or like let's continue, and all these monsters will be summoned away, like they will be gone and they will be in the graveyard or link summoned into something else. So yeah, I'm not sure how smart that is. Okay, so we might really die this turn. Yeah, let's just do that. So it lowers its attack. So yeah, then we're just not dead. That's 65. Well, let's see. Let's see if we can actually do something with the 100 life points we have. Then that sounds like a pretty good challenge, honestly. So this is the main phase 2. Yes. Link summons into another monster. Another Shiranui monster. No, we're not gonna activate an effect. So, no, we're not gonna activate that effect. We will activate that during our turn. Let's draw. Spirit Master. Okay, yeah, first of all, let's set this face down. No, let's do that in the main phase 2, of course. I completely forgot. We cannot attack. That's one thing that's for certain. But what we can do is actually special summon Shiranui monster from your hand except the banish it when it leaves the field. That's not too useful. We will do this. Because now we can bring out, yes, we can bring out a Spectral Sword monster from our deck. No, we're not gonna change this. And we have 2 of them. Okay, you can tribute this card target 2 of your banished zombie monsters except including a Shiranui monster. Okay, so it must be a Shiranui monster. Special summon them in defense position but negate their effects. Okay, that's not too useful. I think it will be this card then. In defense position. Protect our life points. Nice. That does allow us to synchro summon, but the level 6 is not that useful if I remember correctly. Once per turn during either player's turn, you get target one of your banished zombie type monsters. Shuffle it into the deck. And if you do, change to defense position all monsters your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to that monster. So yeah, that's not too useful. So yeah, I don't really like that summon. Synchro summoned monster. With that being said, I'd say let's place this face down. Let's place this face down as well. These are both zombie monsters already. Yeah, we just have to find a way to get this in the graveyard, honestly. That's the main thing that we have to do right now. And this card's in the graveyard, so we have to get it in the graveyard somehow. But I don't see a way to do it. We still have 100 life points, so this will be interesting. We will not battle, obviously. We will go to the end phase. Oh. So he will shuffle back, draw one card. That's pretty good, honestly. No, let's not change that yet. We won't benefit from having Zombie World on the field yet, because all his monsters are zombie as well. So let's see what he's gonna do. Oh, Harpy's Feather Duster. Okay, then we're obviously gonna activate both trap cards. In response, we can, because this is spell speed 1 and our trap cards are automatically always spell speed 2. So we will tribute this card, destroy 2 of his cards, and it will be this. And we cannot target this. Ooh. Wait, what? This card probably... Synchro monsters you control can be destroyed by card effect. You can target one of you. Yes, okay, why? You can ritual summon this card with any event. This card's name becomes... Okay, found the field. While this ritual summons on the field, your opponent cannot target cards you control with card effects, except this card. Ah, that's pretty cool. If this ritual summon monster card is destroyed by battle or is destroyed by an opponent's card effect while it's in your owner's monster, you can add one Vendred card from your deck to your hand. Oh, that's pretty cool. Select two cards. No, I have to select 2. Then target 2 cards on the field. Destroy them. Ooh, this is such a bad thing. I cannot destroy this one. Ooh, so I must destroy my own card. This is so sad. Very sad. And that's why you reach your opponent's cards. But yeah, I'm not sure if I would have been better off not using the card. I don't know. Okay, he's gonna chain that. Yes, we are also gonna chain this. And banish one monster he has, and that's gonna be this monster. We might as well make it a chain 5. But no, wait, I thought there was an achievement for it, but it's all in ranked duels, so of course it's not here. So let's banish one zombie monster. Of course, this one. Special summon one monster from his graveyard to his field. I guess this one. Or this one. Yeah, it doesn't matter that much. I think this one. But when it special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. So it has actually a graveyard effect. Vendred monster ritual summon choosing this card on the field. Okay, so no, we're gonna give you this card. So then he's gonna destroy the cards. Yes. Oh, then banish one monster from the deck, of course. So let's see what we can banish. We can banish this. Target one of your Shiranui monster in graveyard, except Shiranui added to your hand. So we can add a monster back to the hand. This special summons from the banish. We don't have any banish. Do we have any Shiranui? Yes, we do. So that is an option. What is another option? This is not too useful. Can I be destroyed? Banish it. That's not. Nope. 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 Okay, so it's gonna be this monster. Target if you can target. Okay. If this card's banished, you can target one Shiranui monster in your graveyard, except add it to your hand. Sure. Banish it. That destroys both cards, and then add to the hand. Yes. We add this to the hand, but yeah, we only have 100 life points, so I'm pretty sure with that. That was a big pity. Oh yes, Monster Reborn is. Oh, okay. I thought he could switch this to normal to attack position, but he couldn't because I special summoned it in defense position. So if he didn't have this card, we might have lived, but this is such a pity. He had Monster Reborn as the last card. So unfortunately, that's a big fat loss. Let's see the death animation though. Like I'm gonna give him the satisfaction of winning. Direct attack. Alright, and that's unfortunately a loss to start off the video. That's a little bit unfortunate, but I think we learned a lot about this this battle already. Simply because I felt the Zombie World and the Doom King Ballard Rock is going to be really powerful. And it actually is. It is really powerful, but I cannot exactly, not right now, find a way to get this card in the graveyard. So, hey, Zombie World, interesting. So, we can actually... Hey, another Zombie World. Well, that's... I think start by activating Zombie World, but it doesn't do that much. Like, all monsters on the field and in the graveyards become zombie monsters. Neither player can tribute summon monsters except zombie monsters. That's awesome, but he already has all zombie monsters. But regardless, let's activate it. Summon. And yeah, this card also doesn't do much, Necro Banshee, because it protects it. But the opponent may very well destroy this. Nothing will happen, like it doesn't change anything. Normally against any other type deck, which is usually the case, then this card's really strong. Because apart from it benefiting us, it also hinders the opponent, so it's a really strong card. Let's bring out this card. We can actually synchro summon then, but I'm not sure if that's worth it. Not yet, at least. Yeah, but attacking with this monster is also no-go, so let's check the level 6 monster. During either phase, you can turn one of your banished zombie monsters, shuffle it into the deck, and if you do, change the defense position. Yeah, that's not too good, and also, but it has 2500 attack. That's the only thing I'm gonna get it for. Oh, we also have the link. Hold up, that's the link. Is it anything to do with our deck? Vampire Sucker. No. No. Bye-bye, Vampire Sucker. Select. Alright, let's go. Face up. Well, alright. Well, at least we have one monster, synchro summon monster on the field. I'm not sure how good it will be. Oh, 2100. Very good that we did this actually, because otherwise it would have been a problem. We wouldn't have been able to beat it. We can set this card, it doesn't really do much. And also this, yeah, not too useful. I really want to get this card in the graveyard, but I don't see a really good way to do so. Hey, that's Spectral Sword actually. Oh, he's gonna synchro summon. It's the same monster. He's gonna revive my monster. Ooh, that's really smart because I wanted to use... Oh, no, it's back in the graveyard. Okay. Level 8 monster then now. Awesome. Pretty well done. Can't say anything else. And gains attack because he banishes this monster. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to get this monster in the graveyard. Come on. Doom King Ballard Rock. Alright, Ghost meets Girl. I don't know this card. If your opponent controls a monster, yes, discard one zombie monster. Hey, that's super nice. That's amazing. That's exactly what we were looking for. And then, then special summon one Shiranui monster with a different name. Okay, but we are not going to discard a Shiranui monster, but special summon one Shiranui monster with a different name from your deck or graveyard. Also, you can have special summon monsters except zombie monsters. For the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you can only activate one per turn. Sure, let's do this. Let's discard Doom King. And we are going to special summon from the deck, obviously. We want cards in the graveyard, so I don't see why we would use anything there. Wait, hold up. It's going to be special summoned, yeah. So this is a really good card. I think this monster is really good. Yeah, it's going to give us 2400 attack, and it will banish the opponent's monster. And I've noticed that he also benefits from the graveyard. In general, zombies just benefit from the graveyard. That's the running theme of zombie monsters. So I kind of want to banish this monster with this effect. If it does, because it gets 600 attack, and if it does banish any monster, the battle this card after damage calculation. So that's a decent thing, but we might also we can tribute the card that you can tribute to get more monsters on the field in this card. Negate their effects, you can special summon. This is also a decent card right now because we are about to use the synchro summon thing. So let's do this. And defense. Alright, let's use the synchro summon effect. We will banish this card from graveyard and the other, yeah, sheet. Alright. And then we can synchro summon in face protect position. We will also activate her effect, yes. Draw one card, discard one card. Perfect. And we will discard Banshee. Why not? Because her effect also works in the graveyard, by the way. It's on the field or in the graveyard. So, yeah, now we have this card on the field. We can tribute it. Tribute. For these two, of course. Low. Yes, and then we can go into a higher synchro. It's kind of like... Oh, wait. No. I didn't want to... Oh, dang it. I didn't want to activate that. Yeah, from the deck. Why not? Doesn't matter too much, but oh well. Alright, so let's summon that and summon this. So now we have a level 6 and a level 4. We can actually synchro summon. Oh, we also have Shiranui Skill Saga. Let's see. Oh, it's that monster. Okay, sure. But let's go into level 8. Why can we not go into... Oh, we don't have the level 10. Let me guess. We do. We don't have a tuner. You know, we do have a tuner. Oh, but that's not a tuner together. These two together are not a tuner. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of puzzled with that because earlier I saw some things which, like yeah, the last battle actually that we did, either this episode or the last episode, I'm a little bit puzzled with that, but like basically we had no tuner on the field and we could still synchro summon, so you can return any number. Yeah, this is a decent card, but we can also just bring out this monster because it will gain attack equal to a monster that we banish, and we will banish this monster. 800 attack. Yeah, okay, so let's do that. I'm sorry. Select monsters to special summon. Yeah, so we will do this one. Yeah, sure, this one and the level 6. Bye bye. And place of attack position. Alright, welcome to the field. I summoned her in defense because I thought I was gonna use her as material, but apparently not. Activate the effect. Yes, banish one monster, gain attack. We're gonna banish Nut. Yes, this monster. Oh, we can also banish the synchro and gain a bunch of attack. Do a lot of damage, but it's only till the end of the turn. But I don't see any use for these Shiranui monsters here anyway, so let's just do this. Oh, this monster, when if it's banished, you can target one face of monster your opponent controls, loses 500 attack. It's so such a mediocre effect, but sure. Alright, then we have done what we wanted to do. You can also do this and tribute for the tuner. I think we will do this. Ooh, we actually have this card in the deck. That's a really good card because this card sent to the grave. You can banish this card and add one level 5 or higher zombie monster from your deck to your hand. Or if zombie world's in a field zone, you can special summon it from your deck instead. So that's really good. In either case, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except zombie monsters. So let's get this on the field. 0 defense. Yeah, let's go to the battle phase. Wait, we can. Probably it's only the link. No, we can also do this. Shiranui Sword Saga, level 5. Ooh, we can actually do this. So let's try it. It's actually, as you can see, we have so many possibilities and options per turn. So that's the addition of the extra deck basically. Once per turn, you can if this card's special summoned, you can target one monster on the field, change its battle position. Yeah, we don't want to do that. If this card's banished, you can special summon. Yeah, sure. But we're not gonna use the other effect. Shiranui, this, I don't understand this yet. Link tree, but it needs 2 monsters. I have no idea. I'm not gonna worry with that yet. So let's get to level 5 out. Then we can also use the effect of Glow Up Bloom, but later. We're not gonna use the special summon effect. Have to remember to not click that. No, we don't want to use that. Special summon, you can target one monster on the field, change its battle position. Yeah, we don't want that. Activate the effect of Glow Up Bloom, yes. And we can use, if we have another Baller Rock, then for sure. It's in the deck, yes, for sure. Special summon, yes, 100%. Then bring it. Doom King Balladrog, welcome. He's a really good card. I love him. Alright, and I think that's everything, right? It's battle. Go to the battle phase. Okay, so we learned from last battle. We thought about it a little bit more this time. And direct attack and the direct attack. And that's 300 life points. Alright, main phase 2. Am I missing anything? I don't think I do, because I have some cards here which I can use to synchro summon again next time. But right now that's all cool. The next time I face this card will come back, and that's about it. End phase. So that's what the standby phase for, by the way. This is I think one of the first cards. Yeah, in the standby phase, as you can see, we're here in the standby phase. One of the first cards that actually activate in the standby phase. Activate with Doom King. The effect of Doom King Balladrog. Yes, we're gonna special summon him. Doom King Balladrog. Welcome. In defense position. It's mandatory. So, alright. Yeah, he only has 1 monster in defense. I'm not sure what else he has, but we're not gonna make any crazy plays, I think. This card allows us to normal summon or special summon a monster from the deck. This card doesn't do anything, not much at least, only in the graveyard. Then we can, oh, this is actually pretty good. So we can actually show this guy's effect off, because he has the effect. When a zombie monster activates its effect, you can apply one of these effects, but you cannot apply that same effect. Not the same effect this turn. Okay, negate the effect. So that's not something you want to do if it's our own effect, but we can banish one monster from the field or graveyard. So we can that's a really good effect. So let's use this effect to special summon level 5. Yes, level 5 synchro, because we can. Yeah, we will chain this. Namely, to banish one card. Click on the second tab. Yeah. And we're gonna banish from the opponent's field the face down card. And the opponent has also some graveyard monsters, as you can see. But yeah. Alright. So here we go. Alright, activate the effect of we can banish one monster, gain attack. Sure, why not? We can banish this card because then we can draw one card, discard one card. We're not gonna negate the effect, that's the only thing we have left. Draw one card, discard one card. No, we're not gonna chain. Discard. I think some reroll doesn't really matter at this point. He has 300 life points and we actually have this, so. Battle phase. And we will do Dump King, Balladrock, direct attack, will flash. Okay, I think the last turn was especially just to figure out what the deck is capable of, but that was really fun. That was a pretty good battle. A Dark Orb for unlocking locked chapters in solo mode. Sure, let's do the same thing with our own deck, Blue Eyes White Dragon. We haven't gained many diamonds, crystals, I think, yet. Not through solo mode though. So, alright, we have some interesting cards. Not really the best, but it's something. You can tribute this card. Okay, so this is not a good card for him. Alright, so let's special summon this by showing this card off in face of attack position. And as you can see, if we have the ritual card but we don't have the monster, then it's not too good. We can set this card in main phase 2 later. So let's go to the battle phase. Let's attack. We'll flash. 2200 damage. Now it's in the graveyard. So that wasn't really a monster that had really effects in the graveyard. I remember this card from when we had it. So yeah, let's go to the main phase 2. Let's place down the True Light. Let's set this monster. And let's go to the end phase. By the way, we cannot special summon the other alternative as well in the same turn. I can understand that that's maybe a common thought, but common thing to think of. But okay, so he activated the field spell. Because, by the way, wait, let me finish that. We cannot use that because you can only special summon Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon once per turn this way. So, alright, that's done. Let's see what he activated. He activated you can discard one card. Add one Vendread monster from your deck to your hand. Okay. You can only use this effect of Vendread Knights once per turn. When your Vendread monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can banish one Vendread monster from your graveyard. It can attack an opponent's monster again in a row. Yeah, sure, but we're not gonna activate this, not until the end of the turn. Because otherwise we'll get face down. We will use the spell and trap to place the spell trap down. But if you remember, this card has two effects. Special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand. We're not gonna do that because we want to keep it in the hand to special summon Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon again the next turn, the other one that we have in the hand. So we will use the second effect, but we won't use it till the end of the turn because otherwise we will place it face down and it might be vulnerable to something else. He actually used Raigeki. So bye to our monsters. We're not gonna use that yet. He's gonna tribute it for a tuner. Nope, thanks. Then he has, oh yeah, that's the Spectral Sword. So basically that's the card you can banish from your graveyard to synchro summon. He has Origin. This card can be used to ritual summon any. Okay, he used this before. A ritual monster from your hand or graveyard. You must also tribute monster from your hand or field, and or banish zombie monsters from your graveyard whose total level levels equal or exceed the level of the ritual monster you ritual summon. If Revendread Slayers monsters you control, I guess, would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can just banish this card from your graveyard. It's dead. Okay, let's see what monster is gonna come. He banished three monsters from the graveyard. Okay. Executor. Okay. Then perhaps we're not gonna set a spell trap. We might then just special summon our Blue Eyes White Dragon back from the graveyard. Use the effect, definitely. Yeah, we're gonna special summon. This card's name is Blue Eyes White Dragon in the graveyard, so, and on the field. So let's go. We'll flash. Okay, he suicided into our monster. Oh, it doesn't die by... Oh, he protected. My bad. He protected it with this. So if you control with destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. Use the effect? Definitely. Most definitely. We will use... yeah, we will use this card because currently we have Blue Eyes White Dragon in the graveyard. Because alternative is actually named Blue Eyes White Dragon, like I just said. So we can use this card effect, and we can use add a ritual spell to our hand. Yes, and we can add a ritual monster to our hand as well. Oh, during your end phase, my bad. So that will only happen later. But perfect. That's still cool. Alright, so we can actually banish this and add it to our hand, the Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, but let's not do that. Let's special summon this Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon by showing this card in face-up attack position. Alright, we can kill it with effect. I think that's probably the best option. What we can also do is bring back our other Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. And what we could also do is set a card. I think that will be our best bet for now. Pardon me. Yes. Okay. So that's like another thing that we could do. So basically, you could do this. Set Blue Eyes. Yeah. Set this card. Then activate it if we can. Yeah. We can add to our hand this card. Yeah, the other cards won't benefit as much, so perfect. That's all fine. Now we can ritual summon. Yes, send one Blue Eyes to the graveyard. Yes. All right, welcome back. The flash, nice. Yes, and we have the effect in the graveyard to add the other card to our hand. So yeah, but we can also revive from the graveyard with the True Light. So we might use through the Dragon Shrine in the second turn, in the main phase. Sorry, second main phase. So let's go to the battle phase. The flash. Ah, it doesn't die. Hold up. Maybe I missed something. You can discard one card. Yeah, when your opponent's monster destroys an opponent's monster, you can banish one from your graveyard. You can attack again in a row. Oh wait, he had 2 cards of those? Ah, he had 2 of these. Okay, no worries. I can attack it later with that, but it won't. Like I can attack it with this, but it will die. They will both suicide, so I'm better off using its effect later in the main phase 2. Let's take that monster. Let's go to the main phase 2, and then now we can use its effect. Then it doesn't die, and this monster should die then though. We'll flash. Bye bye. Alright, so he activates it when this card leaves the field by battle or card effect, or is destroyed by opponent's card effect while in its owner's monster zone. Yeah, you can add one Fendred card from your deck to your hand. Well, perfect. I'm glad you did. For you, Dragon Shrine in the main phase 2. We will not send a Dragon normal monster to, or maybe this one. Maybe we will send this. Send another, yes, and that will be the stone. Yes, perfect. Then we will actually end the turn. And we will special summon a monster. Oh, Blue Eyes White. Yes, we will also add the ritual monster to our hand. And we will special summon this monster. Yes, with this effect. And that will be, I think this, but I just don't see what this card does. But sure, like there's not a really better card that we can special summon anyway. So. Alright, turn change, draw phase, standby phase, main phase 1. Nice, he has actually a ritual summon card. That's really good. Yeah, let's activate this. And we can actually do this. We can bring out the ultimate creature of destruction. Reverend Dread, Origin. Alright. Okay, so he's gonna ritual summon. There's not much that we can do in his turn, basically. No, thanks. End phase. Okay. He has 0 defense. My man, are you sure? Draw phase. Well, we're not gonna prolong this. It's a bot, so he's not playing so well. Nope, we're not gonna activate anything. And Whiplash. 8000 damage. Always awesome to see. Alright, okay. Back and alright, so then let's get in. Oh, the legacy pack tickets. I always forget that we get rewards from this. Let's take it. Yeah, so basically we might spend those later, but again, 2 cards per pack. That's, I don't know, it didn't feel very good, but alright, let's see. You're in trouble. If the effect of Shadow Fusion, Shadow, sends the zombie types in your deck to the graveyard as materials. When Shiranui monsters are used as materials to special summon El Shadow Krista or Mezuki, are used as material to special summon El Shadow Shekinaga. I have seen those cards, but I'm not sure what they are. Like from off the top of my head, I don't know what they are. The development of Shiranui will be further accelerated. Okay, let's start with Stoner deck, of course. Alright, so we have Mizuki. Ooh, Eldritch cards. Unizombie, the card that I was talking about earlier with the Shiranui Solitaire. But alright, let's read it. You can target 1 face-up monster on the field. Discard one. Target 1 face-up monster on the field. Discard 1 card, and if you do, increase that target's level by 1. You can target 1 face-up monster on the field. Again, like this is the second effect. Monsters you control cannot attack for the rest of the turn, except zombie monsters. Also, send 1 zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, increase that target's level by 1. So we can target itself, so that's a good thing. Oh, we will send Mezuki to the graveyard with this Unizombie's effect, because you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 zombie monster in your graveyard, special summon the target. So this card's also always nice to have in your graveyard. Okay, Elixir, the Black Awakening. Special summon 1 zombie monster from your hand or deck in defense position. But if you control no Eldritch monster, you can only special summon Eldritch monsters with this effect. And there's only 1 Eldritch monster currently in the game. For the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters except zombie monsters. You can banish this card from your graveyard, set 1 golden land, spell or trap directly from your deck. You can only use 1 per turn. This card is fusion summon, yeah. During your main phase, you can fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck, using only zombie monsters from your hand or field as material. Okay, if a zombie monster is special summoned by the effect, by a card effect, you can target 1 set card on set card in a spell trap zone. That set card can be activated this turn. Interesting. And it's a continuous spell. You can only use each effect once per turn. Sure. Trap card, you can special summon this card as a normal monster. Then, if you control Eldritch the Golden Lord, you can make the attack of 1 face of monster your monster on the field becomes 0. During the end phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Set 1 Eldritch or spell trap directly from your deck. So that's pretty useful. Alright, so I'm kind of want to start with this card to see what we have in the deck. So let's go. So we can oh no, we can only special summon the Eldritch. My bad. Yeah, of course. Well, welcome Eldritch. So we special summon it in defense position always. That's completely fine. We use Unizombie, then we will see what's in the deck. We can target, I guess, the first one. Discard 1 card. Yeah, sure. Why not? Wait, it's a tuner. We might have some things here, but it's all Shiranui. No, so these are all Shiranui, but they act on tuners and non-tuners. That's what I mean. So basically, this works with everything. It doesn't even have to be zombie. It can be anything basically. That's why, like, all these cards, all these synchro cards, they work with everything. Oh man, I'm still not a fan. Hey, the fusion card. That's a really good. This is a really good fusion. This is the Eldritch fusion. Yeah. So this will happen later. We will come to that. Level 5 or higher zombie monster. So we will actually do this. Send to the graveyard. Yes. And we will use its second effect as well. We will. Yes. Targets itself as well. Now it's level 5 or higher. Let's see what we have in the deck. Oh, we don't have really amazing things to send to the graveyard, honestly. Just Mizuki, or we focus on Shiranui. So, okay, if we focus on Shiranui, if we have a Shiranui deck, then okay, sure, it's fine to use these things. But yeah, okay. I don't like the mixing up of a lot of different monsters in one deck, but it's all zombie though, so I'm definitely not complaining. Like it's still pretty cool deck together. Okay, if this card's in your graveyard, I would just much rather like it if this said Shiranui tuner and this is Shiranui non-tuner monster, something like that. Okay, without any more complaints, I hope. Let's see what we can send to the graveyard. Yeah, sure. This is not really. Yeah, this can be useful by the way, but we have to have monster in the banish zone first. So let's just send this card to the graveyard. Or Eldleech also had an effect in the graveyard. I completely didn't read this card. You can send this card and one spell trap from your hand to the graveyard. Then target one card on the field. Send it to the graveyard. If this card is in your graveyard, you can send one spell trap you control to the graveyard. Add this card to your hand. Then you can special summon one zombie monster from your hand. And if you do, until the end of your opponent's turn, it gains 1000 attack and defense and cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. Oh, cannot be destroyed by card effects, I'm sorry. You can only use this effect once per turn. So let's just drop him to the graveyard. Yeah, so we can activate this, like why not? I don't see why not. Because then we will fusion. Yeah, we will actually do that. So we will actually fusion. I think the fusion is not that good, but I guess it's good to make some interesting plays. Yep, what's up? So the fusion is, this card's name becomes Eldleech, the Golden Lord, while on the field. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect, so that's decent actually, by the way. 3800 attack. So you can tribute one zombie monster, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls, take control of it. But it cannot attack or activate its effects this turn. So let's send both to the graveyard. And face-up attack. Nice, that was a pretty cool animation. I liked it. Alright, let's set this trap card. And we can also get this card back if we send this to the graveyard. But it still has an on-field effect, which is if a zombie monster is special summoned, you can target one set spell trap and your set card in the spell trap zone. That set card cannot be activated this turn. So yeah, that's we can still use that during the second turn. Like we don't entirely need the card in our hand right now. So we can only add Eldleech to our hand right now. So alright, I think that's oh, he has that card as well. But this card doesn't negate effects. You can make the attack of one face-up monster on the field becomes 0. That's the only thing that does. In addition to it being a monster, of course. Oh, it doesn't activate its effect? What happened? Okay. Let's go. Shiranui Squire. So this actually allows us to okay, so let's first use this effect by the way. So we can use this. Can use this, make this attack 0. I think that's one of the things. So do it face up attack position, but it has high defense. Whoa, it has really high defense. It's level 8. Change the attack of a monster, yeah, sure. Activate yes also, because then we can target one of these. Let's activate these. This one cannot be activated now. Now we can actually activate this. Hold up, I'm thinking for a second. Basically, we can add it to our hand. It will get 3500 attack. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. That's a good plan. Oh no, this one. Send a card to control. We will send this one. Then we can special summon. Special summons, sure. Face of attack position. Eldleech. I love the deck. I've never really played with it myself, but I have made a deck once. So this effect is tribute one zombie monster, then target one monster. Oh, you can take control of it. Okay, yeah, that's useful, but cannot attack or activate its effect, so that's not useful. Okay, so we can banish this and set one. Yeah, we can banish it and set one spell trap from Eldleech. Yeah, this one. I think this is a counter trap. Negate spell trap monster effect activated by control Eldleech monster. Tribute one zombie monster. Negate the activation if you destroy that card. Pretty good. And this is the other one. It's basically also a monster, level 5. Sure. You can destroy one face-up card on the field. During the end phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Set one. Okay, so that also has that effect. Basically the same effect. Select. I guess this card will be interesting. Destroy one card on the field. Yeah. It's basically face up though. That's a little bit of a drawback, but oh well. Mizuki to special summon Unizombie. Right. So then we will activate. We will not discard, so we will only send from the deck to the graveyard. Let's give you a level, why not? Mizuki, why not? Always good to have a Mizuki in the graveyard, because it's not even once per turn. We can even do it again, and we can special summon Eldritch the Golden Lord. With that being said, why not? I'm just figuring out some mechanics here, like steps that we could take. In face of attack position. It's not gonna be 3500, and it's also not gonna be 2800. 38, yeah, like that. We have this. We can fusion summon. Not so sure. You can also still do that. You can also do extra deck plays. Yeah. What is the extra deck? Okay, only the Link monster, so that's not too useful. Because this is level 10. That's the problem. So yeah, we can normal summon this, but we will special summon another thing. Okay, I see what we should have done. We should have left Mizuki in the graveyard. We could have normal summoned this, special summoned the level 2 Spectral Sword, then go into the Synchro Summon, and then special summon this monster to the field, because then we would have enough spots. Regardless, it's not gonna matter. Unless he has a really good card there, but I don't think so. Okay, destroy 2 cards on the field, sure. Do your thing, yeah. This cannot be destroyed by battle card effect anyway, so. Hold up, what happened? So he targeted these 2 cards? Why did the other card die? Then target 2 cards on the field, destroy them. Sure, he if this creates card's banished, you can target one face of card your opponent controls. Destroy it. I see, that's what he did. Yeah, we're still gonna attack. Nice, okay. Actually underestimated. Apparently. But yeah, it wouldn't have mattered even if we had the Synchro monster on the field. Battle phase, we are there already. We don't have anything to do here. So I'll go to the end phase. I should have chosen that card maybe. I'm not sure what this face down card is. Face down defense position. Okay, so let's activate this in the graveyard. We can set a spell or trap. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Set an Elixir, spell trap directly from your deck. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait. Oh, I didn't want to change this in activation. Oh man. Okay, let's go. No, we're not gonna destroy a card. We can only destroy face-up cards. And we are the only ones who have face-up cards, so we'll set this. Activate, yes, sure. Then he cannot activate this card, but it's only in his turn, and the turn just changed, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, this is only when monster special summoned. Okay, so this level 5, I guess that's pretty useful. Which extra deck? Is it Link monster only? Yeah. We have here a monster in the graveyard. Send this to the graveyard, but let's just special summon. I think if we special summon, then we can actually let's do this for sure. In defense position, then we can activate this effect. Yes, lock this card down. Then we can activate. Yeah, activate you. Send to the graveyard your fusion. Special summon, yes for sure. Himself, of course. In attack position. 3 Outreach. Alright, let's go to the battle phase. Mizuki, awesome. Alright, there were a lot of plays that I just wanted to see what was possible, so this was definitely more than overkill both times. But alright, let's see. Victory. Alright, so then we get rewards first. Let's see what the reward is. And it's Shiranui Sun Saga, an icon depicting the originator of Shiranui monsters, who appear in the land of the living by inhabiting temporary vessels. These flames continue to slay specters, even as the centuries march on. Alright, let's try to do the same thing with our... Hey, we finally get some gems there. Crystals? I forgot the name of it. Alright, now with our trusty Blue Eyes White Dragon deck, you can see what we can do. We start, okay. We have a pretty good start if we have either here, like the spell or the ritual monster, in combination with Manju, that's always good, and then especially since we have then Sage with Eyes of Blue. Let's go. Summon. Activate the effect, yes. We're gonna add this card to the hand, where we normally would save the Advanced Ritual Art and ritual summon the next turn, but now we want to do it because we actually want Blue Eyes Red Dragon in the graveyard first. So let's send this to the graveyard, yes. You will see why in a second, perhaps. So we have this ritual monster on the field. Alright, nice. And then we can actually activate Sage with Eyes of Blue. Send Manju to the graveyard to special summon Blue Eyes Abyss, and that's why we need Blue Eyes White Dragon in the graveyard. Activate the effect. Yes, that's what we're doing it for. Because then we have this to the hand, and during the end phase we can add a level 8 monster to the hand. We only have one main phase. Let's set this phase down. Let's go to the end phase and add the ritual monster to our hand. Yes. Alright, let's see what he's got. Spirit Master, that he can special summon from his hand. Yeah, an additional... Alright, that's Solitaire, that's a really good card. He's tributing that monster, yeah, himself, of course. Unizombie, really good attack. Oh, he's not using Unizombie's effect? Why? At least send one monster to the graveyard. Oh, he needs Synchro Summon, so he's not able to. Okay, I'm gonna read it if it stays on the field. Yeah, exactly. Oh wait, hold up, I should have read that. Once per turn, you can banish one face-up monster you control or in your graveyard, then apply these effects in sequence depending on what the monster was before it was banished. Ah, you can destroy one monster on the field. You can destroy one spell and trap on the field. Ah, okay, I see what happened. No worries. We're still good. Yeah, can give... Okay, let's ritual summon. Select Blue Eyes Red Dragon, send to the graveyard. And welcome. Alright, we have another Manju that doesn't do much for us, but that's just normal summon, like why not? We can add the ritual monster to our hand. Battle. Well, let's see what you got. Yeah, in a PvP, in an actual rank duel, this wouldn't work probably. Like I should have read the monster. But yeah, I live and I learn. Basically, the monster, reading every monster, it might seem like oh my god, I have to read every single monster, but it becomes pretty the same. Like usually people use kind of the same cards. Eventually, like you'll have to familiarize with each deck a little bit, and that's how it goes, I guess. All right, so let's see. And that's the same thing in our story mode. Gems. So there are exactly called gems. But yeah, that's the same thing in our story mode because we have to familiarize ourselves with these decks. And that's the Shiranui chapter gate completed. So we finally have enough gems to do this. So yeah, you guys know what's coming up in the next episode. I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next episode. Peace out.